want to talk a little bit about connecting with your horse mentally, spiritually if you want, and just taking a moment, when we first come into the arena, or you can do this in the barn while you're taking up, but just to check in with yourself and check in with your horse and see, where you're at today. Who are we? Who am I? How do I feel? You can start with yourself and just, think, okay, so what kind of baggage, mental clutter do I need to get rid of on this morning? And take a few deep breaths, breathe in, breathe out, feel the ground underneath your feet, and just sort of let go of any negativity, negative thoughts, negative tension in your body. You may even roll your shoulders back a little bit and shake away anything that might, feel tense or weird in your body. And then secondly, of course, check in with your horse and see, where your horse is at this very moment. And what I like to do for this type of thing is I like to go and just sort of have this mantra that I've been using for a long, long time. And I just sort of very consciously get present with the horse. You can touch if you like. You can just stand there if you don't want to touch. And put maybe one hand on your horse and just go into this headspace that's empty as possible, and just tune in with your horse. And then you're going to say to yourself and your horse, I am with you, you are with me, all is well. Right? And that is the shortest, briefest way of connecting. I am with you, you are with me, all is well. Right? You can expand on that a little bit. There's another mantra that I call the heart-to-heart mantra, and it goes a little bit like this. It goes heart to heart, mind to mind, body to body, and soul to soul. I am with you, you are with me, all is well. And those very simple but heartfelt words, they just kind of give you a really nice starting point with your horse. Just become still, drop into that really beautiful space that connects you with your horse. And then, then you get started. It's not really magical or, mystical or anything like that. There's no woo-woo connected to it. Just, create an energetic baseline where you feel like, okay, so now this is a good place. From here we can start on our journey and explore what we want to do for today. So, and then once we are aligned and tuned into one another energetically, I like to take Philly around the arena for a walk, maybe for a couple of rounds, just to give her a chance to look around a little bit and see if there are any scary things happening. It's much better to experience these things on the ground. If there are any issues, much safer. And then, of course, also it gives her an opportunity to warm up her back muscles and her joints in her legs. You get lubricated as we're just meandering around here a little bit. And, it also gives me an opportunity in case there are any issues or any questions in terms of, who is who in regards to leadership, which, there may or may not. But it gives you an opportunity to walk at a regular pace, at a regular rhythm, with your shoulders nicely rolled back, head up, looking around, confident, and keeping your horse's head next to your shoulder, and basically, saying, hey, I'm in this nice pairing of the two of us, this little herd of two that we are building together. I am your trustworthy leader, and I am the one who's in charge of speed and direction. And so, I will already in these very beginning stages establish, what and when and how we're doing things. And, with some horses that might matter a little bit more than with others. But I like to ideally set up, a nice clean slate before we attempt to move together, one on top of the other. And it also gives me a chance while I'm walking to possibly get rid of some of my last bits and pieces of negative energy or tension in my body or in my mind. I can roll my shoulders back while I'm walking, look around, take in the beauty of the scenery, and, just in general, just neutralize everything that might not be having a place in this setting, in this beautiful setting that we're in together right now, right? And your horse will notice it, you will get by the time you're done and you're getting to the mounting block or to the area where you're getting on, oh, it feels already much better than a few minutes ago for both you and your horses. And with that said, we're gonna actually go and prepare to get on. Good girl.